Welcome to my channel. My name is Emmy from Emmy Evolving. If this is your first time joining me, thank you for finding me. If this is not your first time, thank you for coming back. So, guys, today carries with it some really intense goodness. Really intense goodness. And I cannot wait to dive into this reading. A lot of good things, a lot of good things. Um, First and foremost, I'm going to be going live later today to do the super blue moon uh, ceremony. Oh my gosh, you guys. The super blue moon ceremony is going to be later tonight, 5:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. If you'd like to purchase an expedited request, go check it out. emmyevolving.com/shop/super blue. Now, on to this reading. I asked what this reading was going to be about, and what I heard is life is about to majorly change. Wish fulfillment time. It's time. It is time for everything that you have waited for, worked so hard for, been so super duper patient for. Now, remember, I was telling you guys for months on end, you have to commit to this, whatever this is. It has to be committed to. It has to just really, giving yourself permission to allow amazing, beautiful things to happen. Just seriously amazing, beautiful things to happen. Did you know the last time there was a super blue moon, it was back in 2018? And the next time we'll have another super blue moon is in 2037. This is a not so common event. Let's see. Super blue moon 2018. When was it? It was wow. Wow. January 2018. It was a super blue blood moon. And it was a lunar eclipse. Wow. I don't know about you guys, but my life completely changed in 2018. That was the part where my life entered onto a track that took me to where I am right now. And the way my life has changed and blossomed, it has not been easy. It has not always been enjoyable. But that was the point where I decided to change something. You guys, there is so much change in the air right now. And this change has the ability to completely bring all of your dreams to fruition. It can completely alter the course of your life, or at least the perception you have of which way you're supposed to travel, right? Because many of us don't, I guess, fully believe that we deserve the kind of life that we actually deserve. Many of us think that that's just, silly talk. That is us not being realistic. I'm saying 2018, that was, I want to say that was around the time that I actually opted to get out of the RV at that point. Wow. September 2018. Oh my God. Goddess code. Yes. Yes. Same Z's. Same Z's. Okay. My hair is doing some weird, crazy stuff. Samesies. September 2018 shifted the whole game for me as well. That's when I began to see the ways in which I was enabling people's inappropriate treatment of me. And I began to really allow the changes. I stopped holding on to toxicity. Um, I stopped holding on to toxic connections. I allowed things to unfold in the way they needed to unfold, and the truth was revealed to me. The truth was absolutely revealed to me. It was at that point that I saw the types of cycles that I was repeating over and over and over with different people, different communities, different situations. And that's when I realized the gravity of how I am the root of all the things that caused me to feel suffering to the degree that I did. Right? It's not about blaming myself. It's about taking accountability for the decisions that I had made that consistently took me down the same roads. So I've traveled a ton. I lived on the road for about 3 years, I think, maybe longer. I don't know. And we just traveled nonstop through all the different states and cities and all of that. And one of the things that we noticed, both my husband and I noticed this, um, every city has a frontage road. Every city has a main street. There's certain street names that every single city, no matter what state you are in, every major city will have these street names. And that was the thing, is that, are you going down the same street thinking you're in a completely different space because it's a different state, but it's still the same street name? Are you always drawn to the same avenues of hurt, right? Life is about to majorly change. Let it. Let it. There's been so much, so much you've been through. And everything you've been through has taken you to this point. A cycle is closing out. A new chapter, a new cycle is being started. And if you allow this to happen, just really be in divine harmony with yourself for once. My gosh, for once, be in harmony with yourself. Let go of the concept of like, okay, so wish fulfillment, this is going to be, this is it. Oh, my twin is coming back. Like, fuck them for real. You have your own life. You have your own mission. You have your own mission objectives that you have to get done in this lifetime. Do that. Do that. Do more of that, okay? Do more of you. So let's get started with the cards. Yep. All right. Uh-huh. Okay. So these are cycles that we're entering into, right? And these cycles that we're entering into are very powerful. I heard the term explosive. These are explosive cycles. They can bust through the different blockages that you've kept in place for so long. A lot of the times when you have blockages, it has less to do with what other people are doing to block you and more to do with the ways in which your mindset, your emotions are blocking your path. I know you maybe were expecting me to blame someone else. No, it's you, boo. It's you. You make the decisions and then you are forced to live the effects of those causations that you choose. So let go of the blaming and instead shift it into a space of recognition of your power. If you can choose to continue the cycles that you struggle through, baby boo, you can absolutely choose to exit out of those cycles. Yeah. It's literally that simple. Just because it's simple does not mean it's easy, though. It does not mean it's easy. Okay? It takes a lot of work, it takes a lot of dedication, and I think that's where we end up interfering with our process. We refuse to dedicate it. Ah, thank Thank you, Nina. Look at this, look at this, look at this. I love you, Nina. I swear. I swear. You my Nina. Okay. Nina said, you are aging backwards. I love it. My beautiful sister's doing it. So I literally, before I saw your comment, I was just thinking in my head, like, I've been on a journey for the past year. It's about a year now. And what many of you don't realize is I was poisoned by feminine products. My body was poisoned. I shot up in weight like 50 pounds, no change in diet, no change in activity level. My hormones were out of whack. My face completely changed. My health changed. Everything hurt. I was miserable. I felt so sick. And I had to claw my way out of that. That required me making quite a few different changes and sticking to those changes, right? Like literally claw my way out of that. And now this is quite possibly the healthiest I've ever been. I've never felt as strong as I feel right now. I've been able to lift heavier than what I lift right now, but I didn't feel this strong, where my emotions and my mindset, they align beautifully, and I live in the center of that, where no one will shake my identity as I know it to be. No one can take that from me anymore, right? Nobody. So you have to get to a space where you're willing to invest in yourself, whether it be finances, emotions, time, energy, whatever it is. You need to begin investing in yourself rather than waiting for someone to invest in you. Okay? So that was one of my wishes, was to undo the damage to my hormones, the damage to my body. And I was able to do that. It took a lot of time, a lot of effort, major investment in supplements. I'm totally a supplement hoe. It's ridiculous. So some people take like 2 or 3. I need this size container for my supplements every day. And I take them every day. Okay? It's not fun. It's not fun, but I do what's necessary. What I know will help me, right? You guys see me drinking my tea, and I think it was blissful. She's like, it always looks so refreshing. It tastes like swamp water. There's no honey, there's no sugar, there's no nothing. Legit swamp water, but I will chug it down. I don't care what it tastes like. I feel my body rejuvenated. Y'all need to go back and watch my other videos. See the faces that I make after I drink my tea. You notice how I drink tea when I'm ready to talk a lot of caca, right? I'm about to talk some shit to people, and I'm like, you know what? Let me drink my tea, because the bitter, I'm like, tone it down, ho. Let that reset you right there. Let that reset you. So it's about recalibrating yourself. It's about exercising some type of control over yourself within your environment, within your emotions, in your body, in your thoughts, all of that. This is not something that someone can guide you through. This is something that you're going to have to find your way through this on your own terms. Okay. This stuff needs to be worked on before any of your wishes can come true. I know. I know. I feel like I gave you some clickbait ass title. Wish fulfillment. You can make it happen. That isn't a lie. The title is not a lie. You know what? Let me just tie this back, because the way this bump just keep like irritating me, I'm just going to tie that back. Okay? I'm going to tie that back because it's hurt my feelings. It is legit hurting my feelings. Okay. So you have to guide yourself through this. You got to just keep going, keep pushing, keep pushing, keep pushing. Don't allow anything, not even your fear, not your doubt, not your insecurities to stop you. Do it while you feel those things. Do it while you feel afraid, while you feel insecure. Okay? Do it anyways. Do it anyways. Do it anyways. Now, someone's so aren't you petty? Thank you for the backhanded compliment, by the way. Someone was thinking in their head, that's easy for you to say. You probably get whatever you want. I know where you were going to take it next, looking like that. What's that mean? It's a backhanded compliment. You think I'm cute. Thank you. Anyways, I don't feel cute right now. Just so you know. Let me turn my fan off so you can feel the full heat. I don't feel cute right now. Do you know why my hair slicked back? Because it was oily. Because I woke up. Do you know why I had that bump right here? Because my hair was messed up and oily. So am I gonna like use that as an excuse to not show up? No, I'm gonna slick that biznatch down. It's already oily. Spray some hairspray. Keep all the flyaways in check and keep it trucking. I'm cramping right now. I'm in the first major day of my cycle. I know, TMI, right? And for those who have cycles, you know how nasty you feel on a cycle. I don't care. I'm showing up. I feel very bloated. Very, very bloated. I'm retaining water because I restarted my creatine supplementation. I don't give a shit. I don't care if I have creatine face right now. I don't care. What I care about is showing up. And if I don't like what I see in the morning, I need to refresh that. I need to do what I need to do to impress myself. And right now, I am impressed by the shimmer, very low grade. What? Okay. I've been seeing some crinkly action right up in here. I'm like, bitch, what is that? What is that? No, no. That tells me I'm not taking care of myself. It doesn't tell me I'm aging and I need to be okay with it. It tells me I am not hydrating myself enough, topically and internally. You see things you don't like, go ahead and don't like that, but do something about it. Do something about it. So what have I been doing? I've been slathering my eye cream under my eyes quite a bit. Quite a bit. You seek out the root causation of what's causing you to feel uncomfortable with you. What was causing me to feel uncomfortable with me? Well, I didn't like too much shine under my eyes, and I was feeling insecure about the puffiness because I haven't been resting well. So I started putting powder that dried out my skin. I'm not compatible with that. I'm a dry, shrivelly ass person. Okay? You put me on a mountaintop when I belong in the tropics, I'm going to be dry. So what do I need to do? Take care of myself. Okay? That's what you need to do. Do something about it. You don't like what I'm saying to you? Do something about it. That's how you have to approach life. Regardless of your fear, regardless of your insecurities, do something about it. Do something about it. Okay? You're no longer going to have the luxury, and yes, it's a luxury, to play the victim, to make excuses for yourself, to give excuses to other people about why you're not where you want to be. You are exactly where you choose to be. It's a harsh thing to say, but someone needs to love you enough to be honest with you at this point. You're exactly where you choose to be. And if you didn't choose to be there, well, first, I beg to differ. Secondly, do something about it. Change where you are. Change it. Change it up. Change it. Change the mindset. change, that limited perception that continues to give passive permission for your limitations to continue to exist as the primary mindset. You have no idea how strong you are, how powerful your thoughts are. And whatever you think of the most is what you are most likely to manifest. So, people who I speak to on a regular basis, which is every so often. I'm not good at staying in contact. Every so often, right? People who have had the opportunity to hear my private thoughts in a private manner. Y'all know my mind does not stop. I'm always from one thing to another 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 thing. That's how my mind functions. Instead of disrespecting the natural function of my mind, I'm going to harness that. Project after project after project after project, all of them will get done. All of them, every single last one will get done. Why? Because I said so. Because I said so. I control my life. I control my life. My husband and I, we have very different mindsets, like polar opposites on everything. He used to just do cardio at the gym. He didn't want to do weights. He didn't want to do any of that. That's fine. And then one day, could he be competing with me? I told him yesterday, why can't I just have this, okay? Just let me have this moment. We're totally joking in the car. He was flexing. He was flexing his arm. I know you're bigger than me, okay? You can lift heavier than me. I know. But yeah, no, he decided to emulate my workout ethic. He's gotten beastly very fast. Very fast. I live life doing superset after superset after superset after superset. I don't do cardio. I do heavy lifting after heavy lifting after heavy lifting after heavy lifting. And when I tell myself I can't do it, I make myself do it. And when I want to push it further and I know I'm going to injure myself unnecessarily, I tell myself to stop. Stop punishing myself. You have to find out what inside you is driving the emotions, the thoughts, the actions. If you can find that out, you can absolutely hack your entire life. Your entire life. I'm giving you the keys how to change your entire life. If you want to take those keys and use them, beautiful. Beautiful. If you don't, that's your choice too. It's beautiful to see you exercising your sovereignty. But just know whatever you choose, you chose that. So what did I say earlier? Where you are right now is where you choose to be. You chose where you are right now. It's not about blame, it's about ownership. Owning what you've chosen and the way you have the power to bring into manifest form the very circumstance you're living through right now. Whether it's good, whether it's bad, whether it is what it is, you have the power to choose that. And you did. Now that you know this, you can consciously choose to use this for your benefit, not to take advantage of other people, but to create opportunities and connections that can further support your efforts. Do you understand how powerful you are? You're about to understand, because you're not going to be able to hide it from yourself anymore. Why? Because your soul, I was going to say, I'm sorry. Because your soul is sick of your shit. It is. Your soul is sick of your shit. It's sick of the excuses. It's sick of the games. It's sick of all of that. And it's really just going to push you forward. It's going to push you forward. Okay. Boo, you don't even have to have a pen and pad when I talk. Just go to transcript. You can copy and paste the whole thing. You guys can copy and paste. And if you have quotes that you like, email them to me too. I never remember what I say in these live streams. Once it's done, and it's out of my mind. I literally don't know what I say in these live streams. So, alchemist, you are the alchemist of your life. You're the alchemist. You're the one in charge. You are the one that has the ability to completely transform every single thing that you didn't think you could transform. Every single thing. Okay? Now, the problem is you don't have your intention set. You do to a degree, right? You do to a degree, but it needs to be adjusted. The degree of intention is not properly calibrated yet. You're going to do it. Watch this as many times as you need. You're going to do it. Make a declaration. Make a declaration, declare it, command it, and then put the action behind that declaration, right? This is not something you're going to contain. So, first, you're not going to be able to hide it, to conceal it. And now you're not going to be able to contain it, right? So, what does that mean? That means the wishes are about to come true. Boo, let's do it. Let's do it. See, manifestation. I'm telling you, all the cards are absolutely confirming this message that I'm being given. You have to break up with your fear. You have to break up with your doubt. You have to break up with the toxic parts of you that have been programmed by the toxic people you've come across. These, and I'm going to be blunt. I want to wear some lashes. Hold on. Sorry. I'm just, you see? Oh my God. I should, huh? No. I don't want liner today. I put I'll show you guys. I put my lashes on my holy Bible, right? Because they're holy. Right? Right? Because every time I blink, it's like a prayer unto God. I'm saying. Every time I blink, I'm saying a prayer for you. Say a little prayer for you. So that's where I keep my lashes. What? They're holy. They're instruments of faith. I never not got what I wanted when I wear lashes and I do the slow blink, double stacked, staggered. Okay? Double stack, staggered. I'm giving y'all all my tips. Use them. Use them. Okay? All you got to do, just slight turn and what? Okay, let me quit messing around. I got hella shit to do. Oh, you guys, if you're part of the Soul Sanctuary love, I'm gonna go there right after here. I almost forgot. I'm gonna go there right after here because I got some gossip. Say a little prayer for you. I got some. There's something so I'm gonna cry. There's something so amazing, right? Is that flirting? In my defense, I'm Piscean. So a lot of people take my communication as flirtation. I promise. If I'm attracted to you, you'll know. There will be no question. If you're wondering if I'm flirting with you, I'm probably not. There's a high likelihood that I'm not flirting with you. I'm just being Piscean. Okay? This is general rule of thumb. What have we learned today, guys? General rule of thumb. What have we learned today? I'm gonna put Botox right here because this one gives me away every single time. It gives me away every single time. There's no flirting. No. If I'm flirting with you, I'm be like, and then what happened? Come closer. I can't hear you. It's just right here. Come closer. I still can't hear you. Whisper it to me. I can't give you all the ways in which I coerce my husband to agree to everything. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'd do. He'd be I can't hear you. And I'd be like, well, you can't hear me? Come closer. I can't hear you. Uh-huh. And I'd be like, you hear me now? Say it in my ear. Whisper it. It's between me and you. What did you want to say? Not too close to my ears. Say it lower. Just right in here. I can hear you if you speak right in here. What did you want to say? Okay, I'll stop. If you use that line, I swear to God, they're just gonna be like, and then when they tell you whatever it is they're whispering, be like, "Oh, okay, thank you. I gotta go." And they're gonna be like, "What just happened? Maybe I'll tell you later. Who knows? I'm busy right now, though. I have to go." I could be joking about everything I said. I could be serious. Who knows? But if you try it, let me know how it works. Let me know how it works for you. So, awakening. You're reaching higher levels of awareness of um what it is that you need to do, the ways in which life is trying to show up for you, the ways in which you need to show up for yourself, okay? You're not a bad person. You're not weak. You're not dumb. You're not any of that. What you are is out of excuses and out of time. It's time for you to allow life to unfold in the way it's meant to for you. See, you're not communicating with your higher self, right? Your higher self is tired of you calling her a biatch. No, that message is not for me. My higher self is actually male. What? I told you guys I have big balls. Literally. I have large etheric balls. I mean, you need a big set of balls to swing a big sword, right? I'm saying. I'm saying. I wasn't joking. My higher self is a male. What? What? I'm like, I don't know, somewhere in the middle of like hermaphrodite, I guess. I don't know. No, hermaphrodite would need to be physical, right? Let me focus. Meditate and contemplate. It's in reverse. You're letting the intrusive thoughts. You're letting the intrusive thoughts win. I think this message is for me. There was no reason for me to share that my higher self is male with big balls. You just contemplate on that, okay? Or don't contemplate on that. It's in reverse. It's a contemplate. It's in reverse, so don't contemplate that. That was totally TMI. Totally TMI. Tiamat. What? Mm. Ooh. We're going to have a lot to talk about at the Soul Sanctuary.love exclusive chat right after this, okay? Step out of your comfort zone. It's in reverse. You've been allowing yourself to stay hidden in this area, right? Don't let yourself shine at this point. Bring love into the situation. You have to love yourself. You have to allow yourself to love yourself because really, you're the only one that knows how to. Ooh. Unless, of course, you don't know how to. And then your higher self has contractually requested another to help you learn about healthy love. Hmm. That typically plays out as you not being willing to receive someone's love, pushing them away, pushing them away, pushing them away. And they just keep coming back for more, like a glutton for punishment, right? Like a total glutton for punishment. That doesn't make it okay for you to behave in a toxic manner towards them, but it should help to encourage you to allow them to show you what healthy love is. And these are the people who they just want to love you. They don't want anything in return. They don't need devotion or anything like that. They just want to love you and be around you. So, a time for healing, but it's in reverse. If you don't allow yourself to heal through this period, you're going to have a really hard time trying to manifest your dreams. Because again, it's that pain that's going to give you the justification to not allow your blessings in. Pain, insecurities, doubt, fear, all of those things. So there was a few things that have happened over the course of the last several days, as a matter of fact, the last several months, where my fear, my doubt, my insecurities were getting the best of me. And I was wanting to reach out and communicate in an aggressive manner towards various people, whoever was involved with a thing, right? Like when I say communicate in an aggressive manner, it's like me wanting to reach out and be like, what the fuck? I'm frustrated already. What the fuck? And yeah, no, that's not appropriate. There are certain things that, you cannot control it. You cannot force it. You cannot rush it. And luckily, I gave myself those reminders and chilled the F out and didn't reach out to these specific individuals because within maybe like 30 minutes or so, these specific individuals ended up reaching out to me with an update on certain matters that I needed, that confirmation, that affirmation, right? I needed them to validate my trust in them. And I couldn't healthily communicate that. So I should not communicate anything because people don't have to understand you. They don't have to make excuses for the ways in which you haven't learned how to navigate through your traumas. This spiritual concept of, if someone speaks poorly to you, you have to understand that they have been through something and put yourself in their shoes. No, they don't have to. You don't have to. I don't have to. You don't. You're not obligated to do that. And doing that does not necessarily make you evolved or a nicer person. It makes you more accessible to people who have the capacity and the willingness to maltreat you. That's all that does. That's all that does. There are a couple family members that I have, relatives who, they have explosive tempers and they just know, like, if I've made you mad, you just stay quiet. Don't bring that to me. Don't bring that to me if you can't communicate in a civilized manner because it's going to go sideways real fast. After you've calmed yourself, you can come to me and be like, that's really fucked up what you said. At which point I'll probably be like, what did I say? And not know that I affected you in that way. And we can communicate about that. So it's this thing of people don't have to put up with your insecurities and the way that manifests in your behavior and communication. Just like you don't have to do that. Okay. And just because you do that for other people does not mean they have to reciprocate and do that for you. So I think what needs to happen is we need to look internally to see, are we doing this for other people, to other people, like being extra patient, being extra kind, because we're hoping they'll do that for us to validate us. Why can't we do that for ourselves? Clearly, we're capable of doing it. It's just we're unwilling to do it for ourselves. Being incapable and being unwilling are two different things. They thought you were incapable when really you were unwilling. Huge difference. Huge difference. Huge difference. Okay? You're capable of doing those things for yourself, creating the connections and the opportunities to really level up every aspect of your life. It's time to take action. It's time. It's time to take action. Now, part of the conversation I had with my husband in the car, and it was a very interesting conversation. Um, I was talking to someone that I love dearly, and they're on like a mini vacay, and basically they're like the first time pretty much ever they don't have everything planned out, and they feel fine. They don't feel stressed out. Usually they need everything planned out. And I was like, well, because you're healing. You're in a space of recognition of how powerful you are, how capable you are. And when you enter into that space, you don't need to plan everything out. And we got off the phone, and my husband brought up how I used to be like that, where everything had to be super planned out, every single minute detail, and then having contingency plans for contingency plans of contingency plans. And I don't do that anymore. And I realized I used to do that because I was so afraid, because I felt so out of control, so helpless, powerless. And so I had to make sure I had all the necessary plans in place so that if anything goes sideways, I'll be able to handle it. I didn't trust myself. I didn't trust soul. I didn't trust life. And now I'm like, it is what it is. Whatever it is, we handle it. We'll handle it. We'll figure it out. It's no biggie. It just is what it is. And whatever it is, it will always result in the greatest level of benefit to me, my understanding, my self healing, my self love journey, all of that. That by the end of whatever it is that I am going through, it will benefit every aspect of me in the healthiest way. The healthiest way, right? So, unconditional love in reverse. We're willing to give it to everyone else, but we're not willing to give it to ourselves. That needs to change. It requires unconditional love of self, at least the early stages of it, to be able to begin allowing yourself to receive the types of blessings and wish fulfillment that you're about to receive. Okay. Strength. You're powerful in different environments. A tiger is just as formidable on land as it is in water. Understand, there's not just one area of your life, there's not just one type of environment where you can excel in, okay? Thinking that you can only do one thing, that's what limits you. When you allow yourself to do all the things you are called to do, you're drawn towards, you'll begin to understand why you wanted this, why you needed to do that, why you need to be here, because they all intersect. Celestial teacher. Life is stepping in as your celestial teacher. There's going to be a lot of things that are unfolding in life that feel amazing, like amazing. All of these different potentialities that can totally take you to a whole nother level of success, achievement, recognition. Um, I hear the word accolades. I don't know if some of you are trying to push something forward in regards to business, like business plans. Ooh, Minnow Pond Tarot just sent a notification. I don't know them personally. I'm subscribed to them. I don't want to give any wrong insinuations. um, so it says your reading feels like a prophecy. You're about to be very happy, but there's something you need to hear. Ooh, ooh. Now I'm saying, ooh. Ooh, look at you guys. Look at you guys. Some of the most amazing things is when you begin to acquire assets for your business, trademarks, patents. It really solidifies the validity, the validity of your efforts. It helps to get your shoulder behind what you are doing. I love that. I love that. Definitely start your guys' businesses, trademark things, copyright them, all of that. All of that. Make it all official. Make all of it official and put your entire heart into it. Not necessarily your entire bank account, depending on what type of business you have, but put your whole heart into it. Okay. Gratitude in reverse. All of these periods of struggle, difficulty that we go through, have gratitude for them because they're the parts of your life where the greatest potentiality is being loaded into your template. That's how you can absolutely amplify, elevate the potentiality you're trying to bring to fruition. Do you guys feel that right now? It feels like pieces are being moved into spaces and things clicking, locking into place in a good way, in a very good way. Like once these pieces are in place, they won't be jostled out of place because people don't believe in you, because people don't support you, because it's not going as quickly as you'd want it to go. You guys, I'm being led to ask you if you'd be willing to support me right now. Today is actually a huge day. I found out yesterday that today is going to be a huge, huge day. There's something being set into place that I can't publicly speak about yet. Um, there's things being set into place that have been promised to me for quite some time now. And this is something that is just very important. I can explain later when it's appropriate. Um, I will, not just can, but I will absolutely share. So, what I'm going to do, let's do a little bit of group energy work, if you don't mind. Um, and y'all know me. If I ask you to help facilitate, then that means I also have intentions of facilitating your dreams and your aspirations, right? All of us together. And If you want to know what it is, I'm absolutely going to be sharing it in the Soul Sanctuary Love exclusive chat that we're going to have right after this. I just can't share it publicly yet. All right. Let's play some music. So I'm going to calibrate this. I want to be respectful of people who don't want to be involved in any of the energy, right? So if you'd like to be involved and also receive collective energy, put hashtag support, extra support. One of my kids used to say that all the time for like a year. Extra support. He would say it like that. I love it. Okay, hold on. Let me get a song. Let us. Okay. Breathe very deep, very slow. Inhale the light of your truth. Exhale the darkness of your doubt. Inhale the light of your truth. Exhale the darkness of your doubt. Allow yourself to feel the gravity of your energy. Feel it building in your chest. Feel it spreading down your arms. Feel the emotions rising. Allow yourself to breathe very deep, very slow. Your field is being primed to support your dreams, your wishes, as you attempt to manifest them. Take a deep breath in. We're going to change gears. Allow the movement of energy within your space. Allow yourself to feel that. Feel everything shifting and being allowed. For those of you sensitive to energy, you'll begin to feel a vibration in the soles of your feet. Feel it rising up your legs. Say to yourself quietly or declare it out loud, everything that soul has promised, I'm ready to receive. Everything my soul has promised, I'm ready to receive. Everything my soul has promised me, I'm ready to receive. Feel the palms of your hands begin to tingle. Feel the warmth. The things that were taken will now be given back. Allow those things that come back to fortify you, to serve as a foundation for what you will build. I want back what is rightfully mine. I want back what is rightfully mine. I'm ready to receive. I'm ready to receive. I'm ready to receive. Take a deep breath in. Slow exhale out. Allow yourself to feel a shifting. Allow yourself to feel the changes that are being encouraged to take place within your mindset, within yourself. Make a declaration. Command the changes that you're waiting for. Don't just wait anymore. Sometimes the most powerful declaration is simply allowing your heart to open and the words to be sung by your soul. No human words can communicate with a level of power and efficacy as a song of soul. And it's something that you feel, it's not something that you hear. So I think I'm going to make a declaration. Michael goes, "You think?" I know I am. Mm. Oof, that one is potent. For those who want to feel what my declaration is, you could put hashtag feel. I'm generating a charge. I've made this same declaration multiple lives. And in those lives, I was given kingdoms. I forgot one component: peace. So I think in this life, for this declaration, I'll make sure I include that. I want my kingdom back, and I want my peace right along with it. And I will no longer wait, nor will I play small and hide. Instead, I will go ahead and put in the work, the effort, the energy to return my kingdom back to me. And today, there are some big things that are taking place. Very big things. The last time the moon was blue and super, my trajectory was elevated. It is no coincidence that without my interference, without my involvement, without me requesting, today is the day that was selected. I have expectations of massive elevations in my journey and also in our community, because everything that's taking place today directly affects the community. I wish I could share with you guys what it is. I can't right now, but everything is going to be perfectly fine. because that is what was promised and that is what I will receive. And I will not push it away. I will not convince myself that I deserve less than what is right. I will not convince myself that I am being vindictive or a bad person. I will, however, remind myself this was a long time in the making, and it is only right that I declare my intent to return back to my throne. And again, I got a notification. Your reading feels like a prophecy. And what if it is? What if it is? It used to scare me because I failed to realize, as part of the declaration in those previous lives, I forgot to include peace. I remember this time around. There is no war that must be waged. There's simply an acceptance and a surrender to what has already been divinely planned, beyond the comprehension of my limited human perception. Things have already been planned. Things that my soul has consented to, that your soul has consented to. Things that will completely change your life. You have to allow it. Or you can fight it. Injure yourself some more. And still end up with the same result. Both lead you to the same place. Acceptance of what is rightfully yours. A life that is worthy of you. A life that supports your divine purpose. This is not about a hierarchy. This is about reunification. This is about diverse unity. We need to begin walking our truth, okay? We need to begin really walking our truth and allowing ourselves to understand what we are building right now as individuals and together. You need to have patience, okay? You need to have patience with your process. This is not going to be an overnight process. This is something that has been happening already. It's been happening already. You're just finally reaching a level of awareness of the process you're in, the process our community is in. You have to be still. You have to be still. You have to allow yourself to operate autonomously, autonomous from other people's judgments, other people's condemnations, other people's perception of what you should or should not do. Only you know what's best for you. But Emmy, they're specialists in the field of study, not specialists in the study of you. So, in a few months, I will be 45. Yay. I will be 45. And when I was 26. So I can't do the math. Hold on. It's going to drive me nuts. Let me just do the math. 45 minus 26, 19 years ago. Or was I 25? I don't remember. 19 to 20 years ago, I was told by a highly recommended orthopedic specialist um, that I would need total knee replacements for both my knees. 26. Double total knee replacement. That was summertime. He said, by the end of the year, you will not be able to walk based on the way your knees look in x-rays. That was 19 or 20 years ago. On average, at 44, at the cusp of 45 years old, on average, I lift with my legs over 100,000 pounds every time it is leg day. I'm leg pressing 500 something pounds. 19 years ago, I was told I couldn't walk by the end of the year, that I would need double knee replacement. That's a specialist. And they'd been in the field for quite a while, something like 20, 30 years. That's why they were so highly recommended. He didn't know shit about me. He knows about bones. He knows about the meniscus. I have worn down meniscus. Yeah. I'm more than just walking, though. I'm leg pressing. I'm doing all kind of stuff. I'm doing all kind of stuff. As a matter of fact, I was considering, I think it was yesterday or the day before, I was like, okay, I've rehabbed my knees pretty well in this past year. Maybe I'll look for a place that teaches Muay Thai. Muay Thai is all legs because, you're going to want to fuck shit up with legs. What? What? I figure that's really good conditioning for the core and the legs, also for my hips. Okay. I'm saying, I already know how to grapple. I already know how. So, maybe it's time. Maybe it's time you challenge yourself and stop taking the word of specialists as though it's the word of God. You empower the things you believe in. You believe in your fear and your limitations, you empower it. You make it that much worse. You believe in your potentiality to overcome, to change, to grow, you will. Why? Because you said so. And you will not accept anything less than what you said you deserve. Right? Your lack of cosmic connection to your higher self is what causes the doubts of others to be adopted by you. And when you adopt someone else's doubts, they become your own doubts. Now, those people might have reasons to have those doubts. Why do you? What's your reason? Because someone else said? Mm-mm. There's been plenty of times where someone else has told me, like, you can't do this. One of my most favorites is when people tell me that I can't get a car to fit in a space that, because I have ridiculous spatial reasoning when I want to. When I want to, that's important to note. I have ridiculous spatial reasoning when I want to. And if I've determined through my ridiculous spatial reasoning that it can fit, it will fit. And I will make it fit. without damage to property. Yeah. Just because someone has the fear and the limitations doesn't mean you need to. Okay? Doesn't mean you need to. Choices in reverse. This is telling me that you think you have no other options. No, someone told you you have no other options. They lied. Either they lied. I don't want to be so pessimistic. This is a good reading. Either they lied or they just don't know any better. Why would you listen to someone that's not as smart as you? Why would you listen to someone that doesn't understand the subject matter at hand as closely as you do? And what is a subject matter? You in your life. You're the only one that's been present for every single event you have ever experienced during this lifetime, including the point of conception. You want to listen to someone who's known you for 15 minutes? How old are you? 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s? Oh my gosh, the most mature elder that I've had a session with was in their 90s. I was like, "Ah!" I was so tickled. I was so tickled. I was just like, "Oh my gosh, you would listen to something that I say? Oh my god." I was beyond floored, like, "Holy crap." Like, with all your wisdom and life experience and everything that you've lived through, you would find value in what little me got to say. Damn. It is absolutely an honor. Like, I have so much admiration and respect for elders. They've been through so much, you know? They've been through so much. So to have an elder to that degree finding value in my ramblings and musings, I was just like, this blows my mind. You're the only expert of you. Now, even being an expert of you, the utmost authority of you, that's a definition of sovereign, the utmost authority. Sometimes it becomes important to consult with those who have more in-depth knowledge of specific subject matter that is affecting, you. Okay. So you take their words into consideration, but you don't blindly listen to their words, to their opinions. Shine. It's time for you to shine. It's time for you to just be the beacon that you were designed to be. You're over here trying to dim your shine, not realizing people are looking for your shine to find their way back to themselves. That's Michael talking. Oh, he's talking to me. What did you say again? I wasn't fully listening. I'm sorry. I was just reiterating what you were saying because the energy felt profound. I'm sorry. He won't repeat it now. I don't know what he said. I just repeated it and I don't know what he said. I'm human. I don't always listen, you know? It just it is what it is. If you're not gonna repeat it, then I'm not gonna know, and then you can't be mad at me if you didn't wanna repeat it because now I don't know. Oh, well. Oh, well. Unless one of you guys wanna tell me what I said. I don't even know the topic anymore. Card number 36, listening for truth. It's in reverse. This is soul calling you out for not listening. Um, I try. I try so hard to listen. I do. It's not that I'm dismissive all the time. I'm only dismissive with Michael and Marlene. There's a history there. Don't worry. Card number 1, after the storm. So the storm comes and it cleanses the landscape of your mind. And once it's cleansed, you can then have the opportunity to go back and look things over and see what should be allowed to stay, what needs to be tossed out. You know what I'm saying? Card number 21, beyond the mind, the heart beats. So there's this part of you that extends beyond the limited human consciousness, right? And as you try and find out the guidance from soul of what needs to be fulfilled, what's going to be fulfilled, you need to follow your own rhythm. Don't rush it. Don't force it. Don't don't let your control struggles mess you up, okay? Card number 29, seeing the true you. It's time for you to take a good look into the shadowy waters. It's a dark surface that makes for the best mirror. You don't want to look at your shadow space. You're not going to see who you truly are, what you've become, what type of character you're playing to appease other people. We got to stop trying to appease others. I've lived so much of my life trying to appease people, and it just never worked. It never worked because of the fact that the people I was trying to appease are just naturally unhappy people. They had no interest in being happy. All they wanted was to consume, to access and consume. So you got to be careful about the people you keep in your space, in your field, the people you grant access to you. Card number 10, releasing allegiances. I think this is letting us know that for some of you, there's some people you need to just they need to get booted from your life, baby boo. They are blocking your path, blocking your path, blocking your path. Okay. Inner trust. Trust yourself to know who this is. Trust yourself to know and have gratitude for the people who you do need in your life, the people who are healthy for you, the people who will help support the coming to fruition of your hopes and your dreams. Card number 4, against the grain in reverse. There's not too much that needs to be taken off. Okay. When you stand against the grain, you're going to be taking off a lot of the mass. When you stand with the grain, it's going to be much more refined. So, with that card being in reverse, you have to stop taking these chunks of yourself out of yourself just because someone doesn't like it. Do you know how many times I've designed something and I've shown it to certain other people and this in the distant past, and they've had just criticisms of my design, like what it is I'm doing, what they think I should be doing, all of that, right? They just, yeah, they meh. And the design's not yet completely done, and I'm just looking at them like, okay, first off, I didn't even ask you. You just kind of walk into my space and, okay. Sure. Secondly, you don't even know what the end product is supposed to be. So, mm, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I've learned I need to allow myself to finish my process of creation and then to consider other people's opinions, but not completely base everything I do on someone else's opinions, right? I once had this friend. It was someone I went to high school with, and they went and they got a degree in photography. And then, like we kind of lost touch after high school. And then a couple years go by. They're now finished with college. They have a degree in photography. We reconnected on social media. They found out that I worked as a freelance makeup artist here and there. And then they asked me if I'd be willing to do trade for print projects, meaning I would be the makeup artist as a trade for my time. He would give me um, the license to post for promotional purposes, um, the photographs he took of my makeup artistry. And then the scheduling of that became really difficult because now you're talking about scheduling a photographer, me as a stay-at-home mom, my husband's schedule, the model schedule, the wardrobe stylist schedule. That's 4, 5 people. And it became difficult. And so my husband was like, I'll buy you a DSLR camera. And why don't you just do all of that? Because you can do all of that. And I'd never picked up a camera like that before. I've only ever used point and shoot. And so I began doing it. And within 6 months, I had my stuff featured in an international publication. And just there was a lot of buzz. And I went back to that friend and I was asking him something about exposures, apertures, something like that. Cause I've never taken a class. I still don't know about apertures and f stops. And I know how to take a picture. I promise you that. I know how to take a picture, but if you're going to ask me the technicalities, I'm like, I don't know. I just adjust shit until it does what I want it to do. And so I was asking him about that, and I could tell he was irritated that I was asking him about photography stuff. And then I asked him how much I should charge for commercial work. And his comment was, charge? What do you mean charge for commercial work? And I was like, well, I'm about to take on a client. It's a commercial client. It's a big company. And they're like, someone wants to pay you? Yeah. Yeah, I don't do trade for print. I do bookings. And boy, was he annoyed. He was very annoyed. He was offended that he was doing all of this work completely for free. And me, who does not have a degree in fine arts, has I don't have the fancy gear. I'm getting paid. Not just as a photographer, but as the makeup artist, the hairstylist, and the wardrobe. Excuse me that I got flavor. Bitch, they're bookings. I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Mindy, you be knowing. You be knowing, right? When you know your worth, you know your worth. When you know your worth, you know your worth. And no, I don't have formal training as a makeup artist either, or a hairstylist, or a wardrobe. It's just this thing where when your heart is into something, at least for me, I'm really into it. I'm really, really, really into it. And it's something that I pursue until I'm satisfied. Until I'm satisfied. And I typically don't talk about my clients, but with this friend, he began to ask, who have my clients been? Why do you want to know? I'm asking you a question about apertures. Why do you want to know? Like, not everyone who claims to be your friend is comfortable with you succeeding beyond what they've allowed themselves to do. And this is someone who's very talented, very, very gifted. His eye for artistry, he's more avant-garde. So I would do the full gambit, editorial, fashion, avant-garde. Um, I love all of it. I love all of it. If I'm going to dive into something, I'm going to dive into the whole thing. So I love all of it and I know how to do all of it. But the thing was that he had his own gifts, but he was limiting himself and he wanted me to remain as limited as he is. I don't think so. Time at a photo shoot is time away from my kid. I need to be compensated for that. I need to be compensated for that. Yeah. And if I can apply your makeup in such a way that you can't, and it will last all day, You're not paying me for the product. You're paying me for knowledge that's been acquired over years of being in an industry. So I need to be properly compensated for that as well. You know who I love is Annie Leibovitz. Leibovitz. Witz. Annie. Annie. Her, oh my God. Her work is phenomenal. Phenomenal. But I'm not compatible with the industry. I'm not. I can't play the industry game. So I decided to exit out of it at the height of it, because the only logical next step would be to either secure a agency in San Francisco or one in New York, depending on what I wanted to focus on. If I wanted to do more avant-garde high fashion, I would have to go to New York. If I wanted to focus on more editorial, I would have to consistently be in San Francisco. And I didn't. I didn't want to. I know the art of it all is just, oh my God. Oh my God. Like the lines, the way the light plays with the shadow and the spaces in between, the textures. It's just, mm. 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 I'll show this to you guys. Hold on. There is this one um picture that I did that's one of my most favorite pictures ever, and I just loved it. And the model saw it. She was like, "What about my face?" I'm sorry. My bad. Um, or is it this? Oh my God. This was just the way the lines, she had the longest effing legs. I had her sitting on a post. She's like, "Wait, what about my face?" Like, "Don't worry, I've taken some with your face too." This, y'all. Oh, it's not on the screen yet. This, like, oh my God. And this was part of a series, like, girl, bend it more. If it feels like it's gonna hurt, you're headed in the right direction. Little bit more, a little bit more. I'm gonna fall. Hold on tight with your other hand. Stop worrying. I love the lines and like, oh my gosh, if I could zoom it in, I can't zoom it in. I love it. I love it. And she was totally like, "Her legs are too skinny." And I was like, "No, girl, let me take pictures of it. Let me take pictures of it. I'll make him look banging." She's like, "What about my face?" "What about your face?" "We're gonna sell your legs, boo. Your legs." But that's the thing, you guys, you have to know when something is your dream and when it's just a hobby. I knew, yes, I can do photography. Oh, my other like favorite picture. Oh my gosh, this was ethereal in real life. It was just effing ethereal. These are sisters, and I took them up to this, like, we were on the side of a road at 4 AM. That's this, oh, wait, I haven't shown you the picture. I haven't shown you. Hold on. I'll show it to you. This, oh my God. We were on the side of the road, and to the left of them is the sun actually rising. And what you don't know is that fog was rolling through. Like, if I could have just taken a video of it, I absolutely would have, but the fog was rolling through so fast. It was like, oh They almost got hypothermia. I was like, "You're gonna be fine. You're gonna be fine. Don't worry about the temperature." And then, yeah, as soon as I took a couple of shots, "Can you just get in the car, defrost yourself a little bit, and then come back out? Put it on high heat. We'll leave it on for you." But okay, let me stop sharing pictures. I think it's important for you to not limit your dreams and the expression of those dreams. I think it's very, very important for you to just do the damn thing, you know? And that's me not knowing how to do photography. I'm not trained in photography. People ask me how I became a photographer, and I didn't even identify as a photographer until after I retired. Oh, look. My I gotta show you guys this. Oh my gosh. This is my business card. Ah! I found it recently. And this, she was like begging me to let her stop. She's like, "Girl, I'm gonna die." It's like 3 in the morning. I said, "We're almost done. We're almost done." She goes, "You've been saying that for 3 hours." And I was like, "There we go. I got it. You change your clothes, wash your face. You can go home now. Drive safe. You need some coffee." Yeah, you know? So it's really this thing of like allowing yourself to know when something is truly your passion and when it's just a hobby or an interest, right? Photography, that's a hobby. That's a hobby of mine. It's a hobby. It's not my passion. It's something I was passionate about as I was learning strobes, because I have an obsession with light. But it's not my passion. Your passion is something you can't stop doing no matter how hard you try. You always go back to it. You always like your existence is wrapped in it. If you can tap into your passion, you can tap into your dreams and you can make them come to fruition. All right. So you're going to go through an activation that's going to cause an awakening to occur. This is something that you're not going to be observing. It's just going to happen, right? And then you're probably going to be hesitant to allow yourself to receive this. It doesn't matter. Your soul will not allow you to betray yourself. What your soul will do is separate you from the mindsets and the people that create insecurities that lead to you interfering with your process. Don't be surprised if everything suddenly starts to go silent with the people who were consistently interacting with you before, because now it's time for you to overcome everything, everything, all of that fear, all of that doubt. There's no place for it in your life anymore. There's no place for it anymore. It's time for you to just go full strength into what your soul is wanting for you. Okay? Um this is going to be a challenging time. Challenging because you're going to need to let go of all of these different excuses that you've had for yourself, right? These reasonings as to why you're not destined to be successful. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Maybe your definition of success is the problem. Maybe your expectation of the way that success will manifest itself is the problem. You're destined to succeed. People who are not destined to succeed, oh, girl. Oh, no. Hold up. Girl, stop. Stop. This woman is, she know what I like. She know what I like. Oh my God. I'm swooning. It's a Moldavite necklace. Michaela. Michaela. Is that my reward for behaving? Because I like it. I think Michael's trying to bribe me. Hold on. Stop, Michael. Stop. I like it. Is that a necklace or a bracelet? Type faster, woman. Type faster. I'm about to just call her and be like, I'm sorry, you were typing too slow. Okay. Let me get one final card while she types. Oh my God. In faceted beads. That is super juicy. Price, please. Please don't hurt me. Please don't hurt my feelings. Faceted Moldavite beads. Do you know how hard it is to find faceted fucking Moldavite that's authentic? Woman, type faster. Record audio if need be. Your fingers are killing me softly. Sorry. Faceted beads. I'm scoot over, Queen of Hearts. We share in that casket. We share in that casket. I'm but do you got earrings? Because man, this woman's killing me. She's killing me with how slow she's typing. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. If you can't type 70 words per minute or faster, please don't text. Don't engage in a live messenger type situation with me because it kills me. It kills me. It kills me. Yay. My kettlebells are coming. All right. Card number 30. Okay. I take it as a sign. I'm just being teased right now. I'm being teased. It's okay. I didn't need the necklace anyways. I kind of did, but I didn't. I didn't. I did, but I didn't. Okay. You know what? I just put my ring back on. Yeah. People are like, oh my God, is that emerald? No, bitch. Stop. It's Moldavite. Please. Woman. Oh my God. I need it. She sent the price. Fucking A. Let me just heart this and back away. Fucking A. Fucking A. I'm going to ask her, would you take a kidney? Shit. A third of my liver. How much for a third of my liver? I mean, my liver's pretty clean, yo. I detox it every day. Nah, it's in the 4 digits. Okay. Good. Okay. No, no. It's okay. I don't have to have everything that I like. That's a fucking lie. I do. I want it. I want it. So she's telling me she bought it for $1,200, which is going to tell me that she's expecting at least double that, plus tax, plus shipping. Fucking A. I'll give you a pinky. This is worth. I'll give you the pinky on my right hand. It's worth at least 5 grand. Fucking A. I can't do that. I want to. I can't do that. I can't. Anyways, card number 30, Whirling Goddess. Lose your head. Not a single thread that has a head can go through the eye of the needle. Come, my love, are you dizzy yet? If you can still find your feet, then that is okay with me. But if you can still find your head, then I will take issue. There is a great dance, but it cannot be danced with choreographed steps. That's the problem, Kel. He'll say yes. I'm not sending him jack shit, girlfriend. Hell no. You know what he'll say? This man gives zero shits about a price tag. He will be like, baby, you never buy yourself anything. You work all the time. You need to treat yourself. Shut the fuck up. I am not spending that. I am not. And then you know what else he's known for? um he will just randomly go and just get it because I don't know. He probably feels like I'm playing coy or something. I don't know. But no. That's let me look at it one more time. Let me look at it one more time. Oh my god. They're faceted too. Cut it and make it a bracelet. I'll give you 50%. Oh my god. No, no, no. Shut it down. Shut it down. Don't fucking look at that kind of shit. That's fucking rock porn. That's what that is. That is rock porn. Don't show me that kind of stuff. Fucking A. But no, don't message her. Don't message her. Block her. No, don't block her. Fucking A. It's legit. That's who I got my stuff from. I've known her for quite some time. She's who I get my stuff from. Fucking rock porn. The whole place is fucking. It's like a rock brothel. Everyone want to be touched. Oh shit. Oh my god. Just breathe. You won't do it. You won't do it, girl. Okay. There's somewhere you're meant to be. It's here now in this moment. There's a gift right under your nose. I'm saying. You're right, Silver Sea. You know. Okay, but if I'm willing to spend that, then I might go and get there's a museum piece of Moldavite. It's like this big. It's like this big. And mm, ooh, it was juicy. It's a museum piece. Okay, let me stop. Let me stop. Let me stop. Stop. Just stop. Okay. Okay. Fucking stop. Oh my god. I gotta go. I gotta go. I can't read this because y'all must think I'm rich. I can't. I can't. I'll tell you this. If I have a specific reason to celebrate, if I have a specific reason to celebrate that I'm thinking about in my head, I will purchase that as my celebration. That's 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 a good plan. That's a very good plan. Okay? So, let me let me calm my alfalfa down. Guys, I will be live today, 5:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time for the super blue moon. This woman is texting again. It's my bad. I initiated the text messages like a month ago. I initiated it. I initiated it asking about matched 2 carat total weight faceted moldavite. Bitch, you started it. I did. I fucking started it is what it is. That's my fault. But yeah, I'll be live 5:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And now I'm gonna cry because I want it, but I don't. I want it, but I don't want to spend that. Fuck. Shit. Ooh. No, girl. No. No. You will only purchase that when you get money from a specific source. Okay? So, we're going to just leave that be. I'll be live later today though. 5:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And right now I'm heading over to the Soul Sanctuary .love. We're going to be doing some private conversations. There's a lot of content that I need to share with you guys, really seriously important things. Um, if you would like to join us over there, let me get you guys the link. It is the Soul Sanctuary. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Visit the Soul Sanctuary.love. That's where you can go. And yeah. Oh, thank you for posting it too, Lindsay. I wait, who's you think I'll be getting it? It would be a very good reason to get that if I got it. It would be a very good reason to get that. So I will see you guys. If you would like to purchase an expedited request for today's event, please. Okay, what's going on here? What is going on here? What is happening? Okay, let's add. Let's add. Okay, where is it? Here it is. Here it is. There. Let me go ahead and put it on the screen. And then I think I might be live on TikTok as well later today, depending on how busy the day goes. But if you'd like to purchase an expedited request for tonight's ceremony, go check it out. The link is in the comments, or you could click the QR code on the screen. I have quite a few different things that are very, very super duper supportive of the process. This is the wish fulfillment time. I can't emphasize that enough. This is quite possibly even more powerful than the 8-8 portal. I downplayed it a lot. I don't know why. Probably because I didn't want to go live today, to be honest. I wasn't planning on. Um, but now, after all of these different developments, I didn't realize how powerful today was. And then seeing that the last time we had this was 2018, and the next time we will have a super blue moon again is in 2037. Something powerful is being allowed to take place today. Something ridiculously powerful. Allow yourself to receive whatever it is your soul wants you to receive. And I'll see you guys later today, 5:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. For those who are part of the TSS pod, go over to the Soul Sanctuary. We're going to have a private chat. I'm going to set it up all right now, and then I'll hop right on, okay? Bye, everyone. Oh, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like, share,